The following audio is composed entirely of AI voices. Mr. Davies and Mr. Derricks had no part in its creation. It is strictly fan-made and is not intended for resale. Please do not distribute this content for any type of monetary gain.
It is my great honor tonight to introduce a man who has not only been a mentor, but also a dear friend. Professor Arturo is more than just a brilliant mind. He's the heart of our journey. And he is the anchor that has kept us grounded. His wisdom and courage have inspired us all. And I know his words tonight will do the same for you. With a warm welcome, please welcome to the stage, the incomparable Professor Maximilian Arturo.
Thank you and good evening. It is my honor and privilege to be invited here tonight. I must admit I feel humbled speaking before such an esteemed group of great thinkers. As I look across the crowd, I see familiar and some not so familiar faces. It is my only wish that my good friend and the father of sliding, Mr. Quinn Mallory, could have been here tonight. It is with great disappointment that his duties require him to be elsewhere, but I assure you he is well and sends his regards. I would like to extend an enormous thank you to our wondrous MC and tonight's entertainment, and one of the best friends this man has ever had, Mr. Rembrandt Brown, for my humbling introduction. And last but certainly not least, Miss Wade Wells, the young lady who's seen me through so much. She is sitting on the front row being embarrassed for being called out. Miss Wells is as much the heart and soul of this event as anyone involved. She stayed up all night with a cantankerous old fool rehearsing his speech. My name is Professor Maximilian Arturo. My colleagues and I are what is known as sliders. We travel through portals into parallel earths, some not so dissimilar from this one, while some are astronomically different. Through this monologue, I hope to convey the essence of what it means to explore these extraordinarily wondrous worlds. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would kindly lend me your ears for but a moment, I shall endeavor to impart upon you a matter of considerable significance. You see, life is, by nature, a perplexing journey, one that winds and weaves through a myriad of experiences, discoveries, and, alas, tribulations. Yet, it is this very complexity that lends our existence its profound richness and splendor. As a man of science and intellect, I have dedicated my life to the pursuit of knowledge, seeking to unravel the mysteries of our universe. It is a noble endeavor, to be sure, but one fraught with peril and uncertainty. For every answer uncovered, a dozen more questions arise, each more tantalizing and elusive than the last. This insatiable curiosity has led me to the precipice of a most extraordinary adventure exploration, not of distant lands, but of alternate realities, parallel worlds that exist alongside our own. In these worlds, we find not just variations of our history, but reflections of our very souls. Each slide reveals a facet of humanity, a glimpse into what could be, what might have been, and sometimes what we fear the most. It is both exhilarating and humbling to stand at the crossroads of infinite possibilities, to witness the boundless creativity of the cosmos. However, this journey is not one to be undertaken lightly. The challenges we face are immense, the stakes incredibly high. With every slide, we gamble with our very existence, each leap into the unknown a test of our resolve and resourcefulness. And yet it is in these moments of uncertainty that we discover our true strength, our capacity for growth and adaptation. I urge you, my fellow travelers, to embrace the unknown with both caution and courage. Cherish the bonds you forge along the way, for it is our connections to one another that provide the anchor amidst the chaos. Remember, it is not the destination that defines us, but the journey itself, the choices we make, the paths we tread, and the legacy we leave behind. In closing, I leave you with a thought, a reminder of the infinite potential that lies within each of us. We are the architects of our destiny, the masters of our fate. So let us stride boldly into the unknown, our minds open, and our hearts steadfast, for it is through the exploration of the myriad worlds beyond our own that we may ultimately come to understand ourselves. Godspeed, and may the journey illuminate the very essence of your being.